before us here we have powerful women from ESAFF Uganda who are working tirelessly to reduce or completely eliminate gender-based violence in their communities. So we are going to share our experiences. Before we start, let's introduce ourselves, and we are going to start from Mama Oliver.
I'm Wang Olivia from Masaka District, a member of ESAFF and chairperson of Basoka Kwavula, also a chairperson of CWF, Young Christian Women at the Deanery and the Diocese. I'm also a member of Mufumi.
My name is Akelo Joyce Keti, chairperson ESAFF Uganda, Serere District. I'm a body member in Kiere Sub-County in the school of Kiere Senior Secondary School. I'm again a vice chairperson in my clan.
I'm by the names Ikali Zerida, the vice chairperson ESAFF Jinja. At the same time, I'm the area councillor, woman councillor, Namagera Ward.
I am Christine Okot, the vice chairperson ESAFF Gulu District. I'm a member of the Area Land Committee, Peche. I'm the chairperson of Kichere Women's Group in Paicho. Now that we have finished our introduction, we are going to start sharing our experiences. We are going to start from Mama Oliver on my right here.
In Masaka, in my area, we had a scenario where a family of mother and father were living together, and they are living with their mother-in-law. This family stayed together for 10 years, had 10 children, and they were always fighting day and night, threatening each other, bringing knives and pangs. But one day, when the mother-in-law wasn't there, they fought so much that the lady ran away, and in the end, when the lady was gone, the father raped the 10-year-old child and then killed this child and then ran away. When the alarm was raised, police was called, but nothing so strong was done. And in the end, the body was buried. We tried to follow the case, but they said there is no member of the family following the case because the mother, a counselor, was shielding the son, and the side of the maternal were poor and were threatened. If they say anything, they will either be killed or imprisoned. So that's how it is.
Same problem in my district. I'm the witness. My daughter got married. When she got married, she produced 3 children. When the man started beating this one, chasing her away, she went away. He refused her to go with the children. He said that I want you go alone. I did not bring you with the children. I'm going to manage my children. This one left the children. After that, the man brought again another woman.
Mine is a different story.
Okay.
Mine is personal. For me, I married a man, my husband, in late 80s. The man became so violent. He was selling everything, starting from produce. Whenever I harvest maize, put in the house, he has been selling. Banana, cutting and selling. Even plots of land and houses, he has been selling. One time I got a training from ESAFF in 2015, 2016, whereby we were told that 2016 about land rights. We were told that stop signing as witnesses. Just include your name whenever you buy something. So when I did that, that's how I managed to secure 2 plots. Of recent, we bought 2 plots. One had the house, another one was bare land. So we included our names, both of us. I was almost getting out completely with nothing. When this man wanted to sell, I said, remember, we have the 2 names on the agreement. So I'm not agreeing.
It belongs to us.
It belongs to us. The man became so violent, threatening death sentence to me. I chose to to call his relatives, because the father is dead, the mother is also dead, but I brought the relatives and my relatives plus the LOCs. When we sat, we agreed that he takes the plot with the house. I take the plot which didn't have the house. So we separated. He went and he occupied that house. After a short time, we sold the house. Now the man is left with nothing. The house is sold. The owner of the house wants it. He has nowhere to go. He has started coming to me. I'm very hungry. I don't have food. What can you do to such a person?
So that brings us now, that is why we are fighting that gender-based violence should be eliminated, because in a way, the society tends to favor men. Because otherwise, in your case, why did they decide that the man should take the land with the house, and for you, they just give you bare land, so that you come and start struggling?
No.
And again,
We had the house we are sleeping in is on the land which was given to me by my father.
Okay.
now,
Yes.
now the man was fighting for that land and the house. How about the children? How is he looking for these children?
Our children also were involved. But when they saw that we came to the point of, because this man was so violent, he one time beat me and broke this arm. He one time beat me and the teeth were removed, 2 of them, this end. So the kids also got involved and said these 2 should separate, because one is going to kill the other.
So now you are staying with the children.
Yeah.
He's staying alone.
He's staying alone. Moreover, I sold the house.
With these experiences that you have shared, we can see that there are different levels of gender-based violence in the community, which really needs to be handled. I also have a case also to share. As I said, I'm from Gulu. I was married happily also with my husband, but I only started experiencing challenges when I lost my husband. I was married with 7 children, but when my husband died, my in-laws started chasing me away with the children just because I'm a different tribe. They don't want any other tribe to stay on their son's land. I should collect all my 7 children and go with it to our place.
To where?
I was taken to courts. I stayed in court for 10 years.
Where?
Still, we were struggling for ownership until when the judgment was passed in my favor. And now we are staying on the land with the children.
At least.
But through what I went, it has affected my children seriously, because children grew up seeing me always bitter, struggling, nobody to help me. It has affected children. The children are also bitter. Now again, it brings me back again to begin looking for a way of counseling the children so that they begin to see things in a normal way, because they grew up not seeing anything good, all the time court, all the time court, all the time doing what. So it has not been very easy.
So they refused you to inherit your property, the husband's property?
No, they didn't want me to enjoy, but the court gave me the rights. So now, as we have shared all these experiences, they are all very, very painful experiences.
Sure. Sure.
What proposals do we have, maybe to the government, to the stakeholders, to the NGOs, to the religious leaders? How do we want them to help us? Because through churches, they can do something. NGOs maybe also can do something to help the women.
I will begin with the media, because it's the one which spreads the news. You see, this media has a problem. It picks only the points it likes to talk about, and sometimes put flowers and leave out the main points.
And again,
And we find it doesn't help the victims. So they should say that truth.
and on top of that, I need to say that women should be sensitized to get registered, to get married, get their marriage to be registered, to register the marriage.
So you're saying women should sensitize so that they register their marriages to avoid such incidents.
Cohabiting is very bad, you see, and disappointing.
Government should fund legal organizations so that they can go to the grassroots and train these women. Like me, I got my training from the legal organizations that ESAFF brought to us. So that's how I managed to save something.
You would have remained with nothing, sure.
I would propose that the cultural leaders, the cultural institutions make follow-ups in their community so that whatever they discuss at the higher level reaches the lower level communities. And also I would propose that more women organizations be set so that they can reach the communities at the grassroots.
We should have radio programs and TV programs concerning gender-based violence.
I would like to add on that if they could add even in schools, so that begin to train our girl children from schools. As they grow up, they would have known their rights.
And as I was talking, when you think of this, COVID has brought the problem of early pregnancies. And these children are mothers and they don't know what they are going to do with their children. And even the fathers have run away or have refused to take responsibility. So the government should try to see that it protects these youngsters.
I'm also buying her idea that because I've seen most of men have left the children with women. Now women, there are people who are catering children, while men go and drink, go and do what, go and get more women outside, come and torture these ones. So we should go back and make these children, make these people to know their rights also. Men also should be able to make them to know their rights, that they are supposed to keep their children. Because when you marry, you are marrying when you know that you are going to produce. You marry, you produce, you leave children abandoned. It is really a touching issue.
And madam, before you leave, the problem of men thinking they are not blamed, all the blame is on women, is also another problem. You find that in the home, all the blame is on the women. So the men remain there doing whatever they want, but they are free to do whatever they want.
Now, we are also calling upon the main champions to come on board to help eliminate the gender-based violence, because there are other men who already understand, and men also are producing girl children. They should come up and support the elimination of gender-based violence.